In the snatch and clean, we need to stay over the bar long enough to put ourselves in the best possible position to initiate the second pull from. And this idea tends to confuse people a lot, but it's actually pretty simple. Basically, all we need to do is keep approximately the same back angle from the starting position until the bar is above the knees, and only then begin opening the hips, which will bring the shoulders back. You don't need to push the knees farther back or lean the shoulders farther forward. Remember, we're talking about staying over the bar, not moving farther over the bar. And that's going to put us in a position above the knee where we can be evenly balanced over the whole foot, the shins not quite vertical, the shoulder joint above or slightly in front of the bar, which is going to allow us to produce maximal extension power while also maintaining that balance and bar proximity. Bringing the shoulders back early by extending the hips too soon or shifting your balance back prevents the optimal pull and creates more downstream problems. Both of these mistakes prevent you from completely extending the legs and hips to generate maximal power because full extension would shift your balance too far back to manage. And yes, you can stay over too long, which creates a different set of problems. This gets the knees too extended and too far back and the shoulders too far over the bar, which means the bar slowing down excessively as the knees move forward in the scoop, the bar being pushed forward by the legs and hips, and greatly reduced leg drive. You can practice and strengthen the correct posture with any pull or deadlift variation in which you're focusing on maintaining the back angle, but using pauses on the way up, a slow speed from the floor to past the knees, and slow eccentrics are all extra helpful. Likewise, you can practice in snatches and cleans with a slow first pull or pauses between the initial break off the floor and just above the knee. There's a pretty significant amount of variation among even the best lifters in the world with regard to the farthest over the bar the shoulders ever move, so you're left to find what works best for you. You generally have a larger margin of error in the clean than in the snatch, primarily because most lifters don't need true full extension for successful cleans, and the distance the bar needs to travel is minimal, meaning deviations from ideal position have less of an effect on the lift overall. My advice is to start with this basic idea of a fairly static back angle with the shoulder joint never moving very far forward of the bar, nearly the same relative position from floor to the start of the second pull, with just a slight increase in distance as the bar moves back slightly through the pull. This gives you a solid base to experiment from if it appears suitable.